that was actually the third one that I needed. So we are good to go. Let's head just up north here. Actually, let's go get that collectible that was way out here while we're just kind of roaming around. Yes, I know, alley-oop and all that. Let's get ourselves cool lemon. I don't think I actually need cool lemons. Actually, I might. You can never tell sometimes, unless you look it up. All right, we need to change the time. We need to make it night so that we can talk to the two friends. Remember, we have Rosiel and we have Rekoth. And the way that we actually talk to people here will determine how the quest is completed and how we can get rewarded. So I'm going to, on purpose, speak to Rosiel first. I was a little lost there. Yes, Rosiel first and then Rekoth. So, Rosiel, you're up. This time it's my favorite memory he wants to know about? Well, it's probably the promise we made when we were young. It wasn't just between me and him, but it is my most precious memory. For the three of us to be friends forever. Oh, now look what you've done. I'm getting all embarrassed. At any rate, I doubt he'll even remember that promise anymore. And now we can talk to Rekoth. We got an update to the quest, but it just says to talk to Rekoth.
How's things?
You'd like to know my favorite memory with Scarlet? Probably the time Rosiel introduced me to him. After all, to have memories, I have to have met him in the first place. But what does this have to do with anything? I know that Scarlet must have asked you to do it, but... well, I suppose there's not much point asking that now. And now, as you might anticipate, we need to head back to Scarlet. And I'm not sure how to feel about this quest. I'm not sure I like it, to be honest with you. But once that is done, we can head back to the main entrance so that we can try to go back to Scarlet. Should be out here. Oh, great, collectibles. We'll get those, and then we'll turn it into Scarlet. There's just two that I see. And no, I don't need cool lemons. I only need the one. I got plenty of those. Star drops I need. I definitely need those. Okay, never mind. There's another one that's kind of closer. We will also get that one. Like I said, you do want to go out of your way to get as many collectibles as you can. It will pay off. All right, let's head back here. Isn't he out during the night? He is. There is Scarlet. Let's go ahead and turn this in. I see. Then my answer is decided. Rosiel thinks the same way I do, so my heart lies with her. To tell the truth, I think I may have known all along. I have always cared for Rosiel more than for Rekoth, but as I told you before, I was afraid of ruining our friendship. I think that must be why I was running away from my feelings. That cowardice may have ended up causing pain for them both. I never want to make them go through anything like that again. I don't want to make them sad. Well, that's that. Thanks to you, I've been able to realize how I truly feel. I cannot be grateful enough for what you have done for me. This is a token of my gratitude. Please take it. Like, I'm gonna say no. And we have completed How Do I Feel. Having heard what Rosiel had to say, Scarlet has decided to tell Rosiel that he likes her. 4,200 gold, 1,700 experience, strength down 3, and physical defense down 3. Yeah, I'll take those. Not necessarily my favorite just yet, but once more, we will find a person that's really good for. At some point. But right now, it is not good. All right, so once that is done, you can trade for oil branches with Scarlet. I believe I already have enough of those. I only need 3. He trades them at 2 Star Affinity, which I definitely have in the region. I have 8, so yeah, I'm good. I am definitely good. Do I want to actually get the next quest from him? Yes, I do. And Ryan is the one that will be commenting here. What should I do? Suddenly I have no idea what I ought to say. This is a real problem. What is it? You're looking down in the dumps. Very perceptive of you, Ryan. So, what's the next step? Right, yeah, first let's hear their story. Ah, it's you again. Listen, I'm thinking of giving a letter to Rosiel. But now I come to write it, I have no idea what to say. It's getting me down. I just don't know what I should write at this stage. I've been thinking about it ever since I realized how I felt, but... So, just write how you feel right now. Don't try and sugarcoat it. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. You could be right there. I wasn't going to go over the top, but maybe I am overthinking this. Just write how I feel, yes. That's the spirit. She'll definitely appreciate it. Well, I know I would. I wish you were writing it to me. I mean, I suppose I will just write my honest feelings. Yes, I've decided. I'll tell Rosiel exactly why I fell for her. Finished. Right, may I ask you to deliver this to Rosiel, please? And of course, we have to deliver it. Scarlin has decided to answer Rosiel's declaration, but Rekoth is always near, so he can't do it himself. He wants you to deliver a letter for him instead. This is Together Forever. In order to get this one, you need to have completed How Do I Feel the way that I did it, talking to Rosiel and then Rekoth, so that he chooses Rosiel. Ryan's the one that comments on it. We just need to talk to Rosiel. For it, though, we get 4,800 gold, 2,100 experience, and physical protect 4. I think this is the final request I will ask of you. I only got this far thanks to you, so I'm counting on you to do this. No sweat. We'll be done before you know it. You sound very confident, Ryan, but stay focused. I know. This is the letter. Thanks for doing this. And we get Scarlin's letter. And an update, well, to a quest that we already had. Alright, let's head over here, get the collectible that's just here. I don't know if that just spawned or if I just caught it. Oh, there's another one over there too. Hopefully we get some star drops. I believe I also need heart peaches and mystic dahlias. Not that. Alright, let's move on. We can always hope at the Fountain of Eternity. It's the wrong place for the hope, but we can always try. And fail. Alright, so we need to go talk to Rosiel about this one. It's pretty simple, this one. Not a very complicated quest. I wonder what Rekoth has to say at this point, though.
How's things?
Whenever I see Baroba, without thinking, I just go and cuddle him. But can you blame me? He is just so adorable. Well, it sounds like she's not too upset about all of this just yet. Maybe we will break her heart at the end of this. Cuddles between her and Baroba. We're getting a lot of links together here. Anything else? Usually I'm able to resist the urge to cuddle every cute thing I see, but with Baroba, for some reason, I just can't help myself. I wonder why that is. Alright, let's go and talk to Rosiel.
Hey.
Now you've got a letter from Scarlin? Whatever could be inside? What the? Does Scarlin tell you what he's written in here? He didn't tell you and you haven't read it? Well, I'm glad about this. Of course I am. It's just... I know I told him to choose between us, but I didn't mean for this to happen. But no, I shouldn't say that. Scarlin's made his decision. I have to respect his feelings. But what am I supposed to say to Rekoth? She was so serious about this as well. If he couldn't decide, I was going to ask him to choose Rekoth, but no. I just have to go and find Scarlin. We can tell Rekoth together, and we'll stay friends, the three of us always.
Hey.
And we get an update to the quest, which is to go back and talk to Scarlin. If I think about it, I have so many memories with him, and to me, every single one of them is truly special. However, the promise he made to Rekoth and I meant so much, for us to all stay friends forever. It made me see him as a man.
Hey.
Interesting. What will you think after hearing our fondest memory? That I can't tell you. But even in the worst case scenario, we'll still be friends. So she's like a quest behind still, which is a little weird. But back to the main entrance we go. Hopefully to spot more collectibles. Not today. They don't spawn, or respawn I should say, that quickly. They do respawn though. Takes some time. Scarlin, I did it. I had no idea that Rosiel was so worried about this. And I call myself her friend. I truly am the worst of the worst. I have brought sadness upon both of them. Still, there is at least one good thing to come out of all this. I feel sure now that Rosiel will not ignore Rekoth or hurt her feelings. With any luck, they will still be able to remain good friends. Despite all that has happened, I hope we can all remain friends. I know it is a selfish thing to say, but I still wish for it. Well, that's that. Still, you people are the real heroes of this piece. Of course. I don't know what I would have done without all of your help. So please, take this, a token of gratitude from all three of us. I cannot say what will happen now, but I know that I will be happy as long as we can all be together. I will try my very hardest to make that happen. We all will. And we have completed Together Forever. Rosiel has some misgivings, but she has accepted him, and they are now dating. For this, we get 4,800 gold, 2,100 experience, and Physical Protect 4. And an update to the affinity chart, because, of course, we get an update to the affinity chart. This whole thing has pretty much been all about affinity. So, still very close with Rekoth, that's green affinity, and the one with Rosiel. Isn't it still a little early to call that? Also, you guys are both 93. What's like dating age when it comes to Hyentia? Never really thought about that before, but they're acting like they're like 18, 19. The three of us met up and had a get-together. The first time we'd spent time together since things changed. But I got the surprise of my life. The girls were surprised too. It was as if nothing had changed between us, nothing at all. When we realized this, all three of us started laughing like loons. It was a wonderful moment. Anything else? Well, it's not exactly the same, but it's hardly different either. All three of us could feel it. And I think that is the most important thing of all. So no matter what happens, we'll always be close. Well, hooray, we finished it. Now I am going to change the time to daytime because there's somebody here that is totally worth trading with, and that would be Jarell, who I think is female. Jarell will trade for sturdy armor, which is something that I have not been farming here at all. As you can see, it's pretty cheap. Only 790 gold. So I should have, you know, quite a few things for that. Let's see, what do I have the most of? Slick Chromar stones and Sharp Hawk spurs. I guess I'll give her Sharp Hawk spurs. I don't think that those are useful for anything, but I need 11 sturdy armors. So you can go out and farm for those if you want, but I'm gonna just do it this way. I'll be back when I have 11. We will get a little bit of a quest progress for the deciphering machine, but then we just have to go back and turn that in, which we'll take care of shortly, so we'll see that later. That's all the trading that I wanted to take care of. Let's move on to the Fountain of Hope, where we'll probably find more collectibles that I'm going to want to collect here. Or not. There's something. I was about to say, there's nothing around here. I know it's real bright, so it's hard to see, but there should be something. Alright, hopefully I can get all of the collectibles here. If not, they are usually tradable, but I need 3-star affinity in the region, and that's hard to come by here in Alcamoth. So I would rather just pick them up, but that does take some concerted effort sometimes. Is there another one like right on the path there? There is. Hey, Mystic Dahlias. Always happy to see that. And Heart Peaches. I might have everything that I need now. That's kind of weird. I have to actually check. Hold on, let's check. If that's the case, then I can stop running around all the time. So here in Alcamoth, Cool Lemon, yeah, got that. Heart Peach. No, I still need Heart Peaches. I still need Star Drops. Mystic Dahlias I'm good on, though. And then everything else is fine. So, yep, we still gotta run. So, there is a trade that you can get here with N. Argentus, who is south of the fountain at night. There are Pagul hot pots for you to trade. Unfortunately, is an overtrade. 2,220 gold overtrade for that one. So, good luck. We can head over here at night, though, because there is a quest for us to turn in. Yeah, I still need heart drops, or heart peaches. I still need star drops. We have some work to do. Something glowing in there? I see it. Hey, there's a Mystic Dahlia. Can't hide that from me. I don't see... Oh, there's one way out there in the distance. Like I said, it is worth your while. And I can't really explain why, but trust me on it. Unless it's cool lemons, then it's not worth your while at all. Then it is not good. Yes, and then we got information to pass on. There was one over here. It's hiding in the bushes. When the bushes didn't load, it was very easy for me to spot, which is probably why I didn't spot it before. All right, here's an Argentus, if you are short on the Pugol hot pots, but I went out of my way to get those. All right, so the quest that we need to turn in is to Nilo here, who is trying to stop drinking. When Nilo passed out, Teelan helped Nilo. Nilo must thank him sometime. Nilo must still be lying there otherwise. Well, we got an affinity update before we can turn in the quest. Friendly child between Nilo and Teelan there. All right, let's actually turn in the quest then. Thanks. Nilo knew no medicine was coming, so Nilo had a little drink beforehand. Well, that's that. Even rude and violent person can help people when they try. Say what you want, fuzzball. You ain't gonna stop me feeling good. Nilo can't say thanks enough. Well, how about it? A drink to celebrate? No? Meh, friends all like a little pint. Ugh, Nilo's head hurt. And we have completed losing the taste for alcohol, although it does not feel like we've completed that at all. You collected the requested items for Nilo. Now him and his friends will have a great party. 4,750 gold, 1,800 experience, and Confuse Resist 3 for completing that. Still getting affinity between everybody. Nilo says thank you to friends. Friends really helped Nilo. Now Nilo have time to party. Nilo's buddies were surprised. Surprised because now Nilo not drink too much. Well, I guess there's that, so maybe we did do it. Sure. All right, let's head out of here once more. We're actually going to head back up to the upper level, back to the Imperial Palace, only to then leave pretty much immediately. We want it during the day so that we can actually turn in a quest here. I think we can still just have these people. I'd still need affinity between Dunban and Rhine. Like I said, that's usually the hardest one for me to get, simply because I rarely use a 2-tank build. But we can talk to Teelan and maybe they'll be friendly here. Wow, so these are gold caterpillars? They don't glow as a larva at all. I'm gonna look after them so they lay lots of eggs. I can see them glow when they hatch. Well, that's that. I'm gonna take down enough notes to write a new textbook. When I finish it, I'll show you. And we've completed looking for gold bugs. You got the bugs he asked for and delivered them safely. He can enjoy observing them now. 5,100 gold, 1,950 experience, and a useless fall defense 2 gem. But we did it, hooray! Anything more to say, Teelan? Thanks for helping me back then. You showed me how important it is to study things you don't know. I want to learn about all sorts of things to help me when I grow up. In order to become a scientist, I have to learn and study a lot. So I want to learn everything until there's nothing left to learn. Yeah, good luck with that one. There's lots of stuff to learn. There's also no collectibles up here, and that kind of makes me sad now. But we want to have Melia is the lead character here. Very important. She needs to be in the lead. Actually, let's try it without her first. We want to make it night. Character should be around here somewhere. At night. No? I know she's supposed to be somewhere around here. Maybe a little further on. Yeah, she walks back and forth. All right, can I talk to you without it?
Me.
Okay. I do not feel the need to speak with those from other races. Please leave me alone. Yeah, she's not going to speak to us at all unless Melia is in the lead. So let's go ahead and make that happen. That's good enough for now. Sure. Everybody's relatively close when it comes to the experience. Could be closer, but that's pretty close. Lusunia,
Me.
what do you want? So Mother has been telling everyone she's worried about me. Well, frankly, who I choose to despise is none of her business. The wings on your head look, how can I say, rather stunted. That means you're half Homs. And so I'd rather not speak with you if at all possible. Perhaps if you were to bring me 2 pieces of marine marble, then I could be persuaded to tolerate your conversation. You can find marine marble at Eris Sea. Even a schoolchild knows that. Goodness me, I see it's not just your wings that are stunted. Look, you already have those. I say we shove them up her nose.
Me.
Oh, so you brought me the marine marble? You people travel together, yes? Despite being of different races? Frankly, I cannot understand it. Very well, I'll grace you with a small amount of my time. I'll tell you why I can't stand the other races of Bionis. It all started with something quite trivial, to be honest. That half-wit Vidian broke my headwing decorations, and that night as I slept I heard a voice in my dreams. The Bionis itself spoke to me. It said, "Only those of pure High-Entia blood are worthy." The Bionis deemed to create us the High-Entia first. Those savage Homs are quite simply a joke. No offense. As I'm sure you're aware, Vidian's blood is tainted by those savages. So she got jealous of my beautiful headwings and decorations. Clearly she must have stolen them to smash them out of spite. Can't expect anything more considering her heritage. But it doesn't really matter. This marine marble is even nicer than my old decorations. I suppose I could forgive Vidian. That's why you're talking to me in the first place after all, right? Well, that was fun. We do get an update to the affinity chart. Former friend between Lusunia and Vidian here. See, like, people tend to like Vidian. Not you, though. Ariel, maybe we'll get something there. You have anything more to say?
Me.
What's wrong now? I thought my mother was waiting for you. So how about you stop hanging around and get a move on?
Me.
That's all you have to say. Alright, let's move on. I believe just down here. Make sure to avoid the hole. That'd be bad. And I believe we can talk to Ruthann, who is awaiting from some sturdy armor for the deciphering machine. We have it. This is superb armor. Not a scratch, too. It's perfect. It must have been tough to get it. I know I couldn't have. Looks like I was wise to ask you kids to help. Thank you. I hope I was of some help. Yeah, Melly was big help. At last, we can start constructing the deciphering machine. Here, take this, to compensate you for all the trouble you went through. You could just trade for it. The deciphering machine is ready. Now they should be able to decipher the writing with ease. I don't like the way they put the word should in there. 5,500 gold, 1,500 experience, and slow resist 3. I'll take it. Anything more to say before I go? With your help, we managed to complete this deciphering machine. That should have been enough to decipher the ancient texts, but it isn't going so well. I thought as much. If we can't decipher the ancient tomes, then we really are stuck. But there's not a lot this old man can do about it. My colleague will probably cook something up. I'll try and think what our next step should be. But we are done with that for now. We are ready to head north of the Imperial Palace. We do want to make it night. Yeah, this place is big. I have to warp to save time there. That's how long it takes. Is there... Oh, no. That's just a landmark. I thought there was an exclamation point as if there was a quest for me there. But we need to go back and talk to Marissa, who, if you remember, is hanging out way the hell over here. Not always nice for her to do that, but here she is. So we will go talk to her. If you could hang out right next to a landmark, that would really help me out, Marissa, but I don't think that's going to happen. Come, let's speak to her with Melia, and she'll have no idea. He came home safely. I don't know how to thank you. That's right, we found Merlize, her son, out in Erisea. Notice, once again, well, there are clouds in the sky, but no rain at Erisea while we're here. As soon as we leave, though, Erisea will be just pouring rain. I think it's because God's crying, because of me avoiding Prison Island. I hope I was of some help. Yeah, Melly was big help. I was sick with worry, but Merlize is safe. I'm so relieved. Here's a little token of my thanks. Please take it. And we have completed Bring Back My Son. Merlize promised not to do anything else foolish, so his mother won't have to worry anymore. 3,500 gold, 1,800 experience, and weapon power 4 for our troubles. And an update to the quest. Or, sorry, not the quest, the affinity chart. Now we have worried between Merlize and Marissa. Not entirely what I was hoping for, but there's that. Do you have anything more to say before we go? I heard something from a friend. Apparently there's been a rumor going around at Alcamoth recently. Something about a retired officer who helps with young cadets.
Well?
If only I could get that gentleman to take Merlize under his wing. I think that would really make Merlize's dream come true. But I have no way of speaking to him, so I'm still at square one. I wonder what we could do.